So everyone able to see my screen?
Yes, Kiran.
Yeah, thank you for confirmation. So in our training, I will give for the performance testing training. In the performance testing training, we have the different tools in the market, but most important tools load runner and JMeter. So if you are good from the load runner, so every tool will be similar only. So JMeter also it is similar only, but what is the difference between the tool to tool means just terminology will be different. Okay, so like what, see for example tool name also you can observe load runner, that is JMeter. Both tool also it could be is a performance testing tools only, but the difference is the like some terminal will be different from the like what are the pronunciation we are talking from the as scripting announcements, those are, so that will be different. So that is why if you are good from the load runner, every tool will be similar only. So we can start with the load runner, and after load runner entire classes completed we can move to the JMeter. Okay, so load runner we have the total 5 components in load runner. So means, so load runner, what is perform testing? Why we can do first thing we can discuss before going to the tool. So perform testing nothing but we want test the application and behavior like under various condition, like load point of view, stress point of view. So how the application behavior is going. For example, we have the Facebook application will be there. So what will happen? Day to day users are increasing. So if users are increase also, their application might be slow. Otherwise, sometimes their application will be crash. Maybe if you not done the performance testing. So that is why before going to that, they will so 2026 we are there expecting from the 5 lakh users. So as on that, they will test from the 5 lakh user point of view. Up to 2026, their application will be not slow and their application not cross also. So, for example, we can observe like we have the real-time applications, Flipkart, Amazon will be there. What will happen as a festival season? They are giving from the offers. So they will give from the product 1 rupee, 2 rupee also. Then what will happen? Every user going to that site and they will try to book that product. So at that time, what will happen? So use load will be happen from that application. If it is a use load happen, what will happen? Their application will be crash. But before going to the offer, they will before only they will test it the okay Sankranti we are achieving from the 10 lakh users. So they will test with the 10 lakh users. So 10 lakh user point of view, our application is good or not, we need to test. That is the our job. Okay, so 10 lakh users is fine. Then we can give to the as a Flipkart or Amazon. Okay, you can go with the Sankranti offer. Okay, there is no problem up to 10 lakh users for your application. So that is why each and every application nowadays is any web application without performance testing that is not going to the live. Why? Because means users are very using from the every like all also web based application. You can assume our real time applications, insurance application, banking application, healthcare application, e-commerce application. So these all we are using. So means users are very increasing for these users. So that is why if you not done the performance testing, their application will be crash also it is happen. Their application will be very slow. So when as a user opening that application, some application you can assume like government websites. So what will happen? We can click from the one button that is not, it is loading only it is happen. Why? Because their application is as a performance testing not done, so that is why they don't have like how many users will be access their application. So when their application will be so, then their application will crash, they don't know. So that is why nowadays without performance testing the application is not going to the live. Okay, so now we can move to the okay. So most of the companies using from the load runner tool only. We have the different tools also market. Neoload is a one, JMeter is one, and loads and Soast also. So these all will be performance tools only. Why? only load runner only using from the 99% of the companies. So one thing is reason, it is a license based too. That is the one reason. One more reason, see you can observe all MNC companies, level 4, level 5 companies, they have the limited budget from the every project. So in that project, actually they are getting from the perform testing point of view some 3006 millions dollars. Okay, $1 million they are expecting. Okay, so actually you told as a we are using load runner, so that is why they are given budget 3.6 millions. You told us I'm not using load runner. Okay, we are using from the JMeter. This JMeter is an open source tool, means anyone can download it and anyone can be do the testing. Okay, is a free of cost. So you told as a okay, we are not doing from the load runner as a license base, we are using from the JMeter is open source tool. Then they will give from the $3.6 million from this project as a performance testing point of view. They will not give, right? Why? Because you are using from the free application. Why you need from the this much of budget? So that is why maximum companies they are going with the license based tool only, because they need to showcase to the client, okay, in the tool license this many millions. And as same to the resource point of view, this tool is a very expensive tool. So resource also we have to the more than 5 years, means we need to give from the 20 to 25 lakhs. So they will showcase to the budget to the client. So this is the use of the load runner. So that is why we need from the more budget. They will actual client is given 3.6. They will give from the different expenses. They told as a we need from the minimum 4.5 millions dollars. So means we need to expect from the more than that also. Client is given this. We need to explain to the what are the things we need. Okay, we want test to the this many users, means we need from the this many number of license. So the license it should be 2 millions happen. So that is why maximum companies they are going to the load runner only. It's clear everyone why we are every company using from the load runner. Anyone any doubt? Hello?
No.
No, right?
No. Okay.
Okay, thank you. So 99% of the companies using for this, only 1% is the companies using from the JMeter. Why this 1% also using means? So nowadays, what will happen means very small companies will be there. They don't have budget. So even they will getting from the one project as end to end, like as development, testing, everything they are giving from the some very less, like 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs they are getting from the budget. So tool itself they need to buy the for 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, means what will happen? Their budget will be gone only for perform testing. So that is why what can they do? So they will like open source tool. They go to the open source tool, like it's a free of tool. Just to client understand point of view, we are done the execution in JMeter. So they will showcase to the these are the results. So that is point of view, like small companies using from the JMeter. And load gen, Soasta, Neoload also very less companies using, depends on their requirement. Is clear everyone? So now we can jump to the load runner. If you want to for the load runner means we have the load runner 5 components in load runner. What are there means virtual user generator and controller and agent process and load generator and analyzer. Using these 5 components only we can do for the end-to-end testing. First thing, virtual user generator. What is the virtual user
Kiran,
generator means? Yes, please.
One thing you said, this load runner is a licensed based one, right?
Yes, yes.
If we want hands-on practice, can you would you
Yeah, we
provide
have the free 50 users free license software I have. So I will share to everyone. Okay, no worry.
Okay. And the duration also only for this project, this training period only. After that also can we use?
No, you can use any time. like it's a free of the 50 user license. You can use from the any how many years you want, you can utilize.
Okay.
Okay.
For that also we need. It means you paid some money for that license, or what is the process for that?
No, that will be free license, free only. See, the load runner they are giving from the 50 users license will be free from the everyone. So if you also go to the HPL, like we have the load runner, so open text now it is occupied from the open text is the load runner. So if you go to that site and you can give from the your mail ID these things and you can download it yourself.
Okay, okay.
It's a free of cost only. Okay. So that is only for 50 users. If you want more than 50 users, you want estimates, we need to buy the license.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So now virtual user generator, we can call it as a V user. So virtual user generator means we can record the business flow and recording the script and generate from the script statement purpose. We can use from the virtual generator. Business flow, nothing but anyone have any idea? Business flow. So business flow, nothing but any application. Business flow, nothing but any application, like it's a banking application, it is a insurance application, otherwise it is a any healthcare application, e-commerce application. So any application, so those applications, what are the steps we are performing, those are we can call it as a business flow. For example, banking application, isn't that banking application, what things we can do? Example, if you are log into the banking application, like it's a net banking. Okay, so first thing what we can do, we can launch the URL, right? We can launch the URL, and after launch the URL, what you can do, without login we can enter to the application? No, right? Login is must. Login, and after login what you can do, maybe you can do from the anything, like we can uh, transfer fund, transfer fund, and before transfer fund, for example, you need to add from the beneficiary means you can add from the one more step is the add beneficiary. Okay, and fourth to this transfer fund, and after that exam, so I want to log out only, because my aim is the only business flow is the up to transfer the fund, and after that I want to log out, because I want to send to the money to the someone, I send it and my business flow is completed. So this is the business flow of the one of the banking application. So for current I'm working as a banking application. So what is the steps we have means, this is the one scenario, like to transfer the fund means we need to do from the these steps. So these steps using from the our virtual user generator, we can record this business flow, and after we can record the business flow, it will be generated from the some script statement using from the our virtual user generator component. Okay, so for example, this is the banking application. Assume I will give from the one example to the anyone. Okay, like Facebook is there. So what things we can do, anyone can explain? Facebook, everyone will be very well know. Any application launch URL is a common,
One,
and next
username.
login, then maybe you can do anything, right? You can
Check
like
the
we can upload video, we can upload a video, maybe you can download the video, okay, and maybe you can comment or like otherwise we can post the ad, post ad. Okay, and I want only for this transaction, then final transaction should be log out. So these steps we can call it as a our business flow. So we are here calling from the virtual user generator, nothing but we can record the business flow, and after record the business flow, it will be generate the script statement purpose we can use from the virtual user generator. Okay, for example, client is asking to, you need to test from the, this is the 1000 users. So before you are need to test from the 1000 users means first you need to record this business flow, and after record the business flow, 1000 users means multiple users. So multiple users test where we can do means we have the one more component is called a controller. What is the controller? Nothing but we can design the scenario and execute from the multiple user point of view. We are using from the controller. So virtual user generator only when you are recording single user point of view only you are recording, but our execution we will execute from the 1000 users means using for the controller one more the component. Using that we can design the scenario like how many users we want to test, how much duration we want to execute. So this will be we can design and we can execute the test. So once test execution is completed, what we can do, we need to analyze the results. Like we are analyze the results, like means you need to identify the results, how the results is good or bad, or you are getting for the any issues, or we can call it as in our performance testing language to find out the bottlenecks. Bottleneck nothing but is issue or anything. For example, you are executed 100 users. Okay, so major thing what we can observe is, for example, this Facebook application we are tested. So 1000 users average time, response time, we can call it as a each and every step response time. It is happen from the some 1.3 seconds, and login is happen from the some 1.5 second, and upload video it is happen from the 1.9 second, and download video it is happen from the 2.0 second. Okay, and add post it is happen from the 1.2, and logout it is happen from the 1 second. So you are analyze the results in the analyzer. Okay, each and we can call it as a these steps, each and every step we can call it as a transaction. So each and every transaction response time average how much time it is happen, first thing we need to observe. So client is given as a SLA, we can call it as a SLA. SLA nothing but service agreement, they are given as a 2 second. So don't make more than 2 seconds from my application. When you are executing from 1000 users average response time 2 seconds. So you can observe any one of the transaction more than 2 seconds, all are will be equal to 2 seconds only. So if your results good, then these results you can send to the team, then your job will be done. Maybe for here download video it is happen from the term 2.5 second. So actual client is expecting from the how much 2 second, but how much it is happen 2.5 second. So client will accept results, yes or no? No, right? Because client is expecting only 2 seconds, but you are getting 2.5 seconds, then client is not accept. Then if not accept, then what is our role? You should be check from the some parameters. Why this download video taken 2.5 seconds? That could be many parameters. So one is for the simply CPU memory. So if you are doing from the, for example, I will open from the our task manager. I will show that one thing. Okay, here you can observe in our system we are open from the two things. Okay, you can observe what are I open in my system. It is showing from the task manager, Skype, Notepad, and backend also will be there. So you can observe Skype some CPU utilization is going and memory utilization also going. Same way when you are executing the test, so 1000 user point of view, so each user also it will take from the some CPU and memory utilization. So during the test, the 1000 user point of view, the CPU's memory is not sufficient. Like it's a CPU is a 4 GB, almost it is a 80% is gone, CPU and memory. Then if it is not sufficient, so then what will happen? Your transaction response time could be high, like 2.5 seconds. That is the one reason. So then we need to ask to the particular team, could you please increase the CPU and memory? Then they will increase from the 4 GB to 8 GB. Then again we can test, and after that you can observe that this response time will be very decreased as a 1.5 second. Then results will be good. Then we can send this report to the client. Okay, so that is the one thing. Means we have many parameters, not only CPU and memory. One is the CPU and memory. Okay, and remaining we have the network issue also will be there. Like if your network is bandwidth is not good, so obviously your transaction response time could be high. Database side, so one core is taking high response time. Particular you are downloading video is there. In backend one query is running like SQL query. Even that SQL query itself it is taking from the high response time. Because of that your transaction response time could be is like more than this, more than SLA. So these parameters we can find it and where the issue we can do. So that things we can do from the as end-to-end testing means this is only like virtual user generator. You can record this script, and after record is completed, number of user point of view can execute in the controller. Once execution is completed, you need to analyze the results. How you can analyze means like this: each and every transaction, average response time, how much it is happened. It's clear, everyone? So just we'll see the real time now how we are doing, right? Same way we can see the real time also. Okay, so once we can install the software, we are able to see the this is the virtual user generator and controller and analysis. So using these three components only we can do for the end-to-end testing. So if you open virtual user generator,
Where is that load runner? I thought like these three options are included in load runner application only.
yes. You see, once so load runner is one of the tool, their components we have, we can see that these three components. Remaining two components we can see the in the controller. In the within the controller we can see.
In controller only that load runner. Okay.
Yeah,
Including all this we will
yeah.
call it
See,
as.
don't confuse. See, for example, if you come here, so this is the load runner. We have the 5 components in load runner. Virtual user generator one component, controller is one component, agent process, load generator, analyzer.
Yeah.
So this agent process load generator will be like within the controller we can see, but these three components once you can install the load runner software, you are able to see that these three softwares: virtual user generator and controller and analyzer.
Okay.
Okay, so once we can open the virtual user generator, it will be look like this. Now you want to do from the new script means click on add new script. So you can observe here we have the different protocols here. So we can observe this is the web HTTP HTML protocol, means all web based application we can select. Maybe you want from the any SAP application also, means you have the SAP protocols also will be there. You can observe SAP. So but this SAP and like where other protocols you want to, means we need to buy the license from these two also. For example, you are testing SAP application, you can select this. But the thing is important, any protocol, so doing from the same how you are doing from the web HTTP HTML, how you are recording, how you are doing from the scripting, so same thing we can do, but the difference is the only application, like it is a there's a developer, they developed as a SAP application, so that is why you need to select as a SAP protocol. Okay, if you developed from the .NET, okay, like Java, any application, because those are in web applications, we can select from the web HTTP HTML protocol. Okay, you need to select this protocol, and after that we need to give from the here script name. Okay, so which script we are doing? First thing we should understand the business flow also. Like I told, right? Business flow nothing but, so Facebook, how we are seeing, right? We have the one application will be there. I will show that application before going to the record. So this is the application, one of the pest store application. So first will be, we should understand the business flow. You want to record means what steps I want to record. The steps also very important. So see, for example, you can go here. We are written some business flows. So if you have this business flow, already you can one or two times you can do from the front end application. Then you can ready with the recording part. Why? Because when you are recording, oh no, I click for this wrong button, you can click like this, means it is not good. Then what will happen means, what are the things you are doing here, everything is recorded our script. So that is why when you are recording the script, don't come to the back or don't to come to the anything like back, or you don't click from the wrong button. Actually you need to click from the after launch button, sign in, but you are by mistakenly you are clicking from the fish button. So what will happen, only this will be record from the your script. So that is why when you are recording the script, before recording you should understand the business flow. Okay, what steps I need to perform. So for example, now you can observe, so we are launching the application. Okay, after that sign in and give the username passwords. So any application we can do for the same way. Okay, application will be changed, but every application will be similar on. Okay, this is the login is completed. After that I want to book the any one of the pet. So select pet. In the pet we have the different products will be there. You can select from the any one of the pet. Okay, these are the available pets. So in the products, so add to cart and proceed to checkout, means we want to buy, means we need to pay the payment details, and where is the billing address details, you need to provide those details and click on the continue. And after that it is showing that please confirm from the what are the details you have provided, like billing address, shipping address, is it confirm, they are asking. So just you can confirm. So you can observe, after click on the confirm button, thank you for your order has been submitted. So means your business flow is up to this, and after that final will be sign out. So this scenario we can record from the where means using for the virtual user generator. Now come to here, we have selected this and give from the script name is a page store, and give from the date, today date 24/01/2024.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I won't. Nothing.
So now, yeah. So now you can click on the create button.
In the location, the recorded content location we need to give.
Yeah, so by default it is the documents will be there. If you want means you can browse and you can select from the where you want to save this script.
Script
Okay.
means we have recorded that whole thing, right? That one, right?
Yes. So for example, if you go here, right, so where you want to save, like say for example my system, every time I'm giving from the what is the default location in the documents only, in the views and in the scripts. Here it is saving. See, this is the now we have created Pesto 24/01/2024.
Which script we are writing now?
Yes. Okay. Now what you can do means just click for the record.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Which script we are writing now?
Now we are doing from the pet store application.
Pet store application. Okay.
Okay. So now we are doing from the web application. That is why you have selected this application. Nothing but you need to select from the, it is a Chrome or Edge or Internet Explorer. So based on that, which browser you want, you can select. If you don't have, like here, we can select from the three dots, and you can select from the which browser it is there in the C folder. You can go there and you can select from that one. That is also we can do if it is not there. Okay, this is the very important thing. Here we need to provide from the URL. For example, you are testing from the pet store application, you need to provide the pet store application. Maybe you are doing from the some banking application, then you need to provide from the banking application URL. For example, www.sbi.co.in. So you are doing from the SBI application, means you need to provide from the SBI URL. So means once you enter the company, they only give from the URL and they only give from the business flow. Ourselves we can't decide, okay, this is the business flow. Ourselves, okay, I want to do from this. We are not assume. So we have to the, when we are like we have the team, we need to ask them what is the URL, what is the like username, password, and if it is any test data required, we need to ask from the test data. And apart from this, what is the business flow we want to execute also, we'll get the all things. After that only we can start our testing. Our
Uh, from the clients, we need to ask, right?
yeah, we need to ask from the client all details. We
Okay,
have the
okay.
non-functional requirement will be there. In the non-functional requirement time, you should ask from the like each and every okay things like what is the URL, what is the business, okay, what is the business flow, and all things we need to ask them. Okay, we can discuss that also in the future classes. Okay, okay. Now I am giving from the this Pestor application. Okay, okay, then after that we have the some recording options will be there. Like before recording we should be set from the some recording options. So there we need to check first. Okay, in the recording, okay, HTML, okay, everything is good. We'll explain. Okay, no worry. Now just I will click from the start record button. So which browser I selected? Google Chrome. So what will
Chrome.
happen when you are like Google Chrome open, you should be closed from the all browsers. Okay. Otherwise, if you not close also, it will asking from the see. So the running instances Google Chrome must be closed. It is asking before recording. Click on OK to means it is automatically closed. Click on OK. See, it's automatically it will close and automatically our browser will be open using our tool we are recording. So you can observe it's a recording event started, and it is a browser also you are selected as a Google Chrome. Automatically the browser is invoked. We are not open manually this. So automatically it is opening from the our URL. Okay.
So we written a script for this.
Sorry.
Where we written the script for this? Only we are provided the URL and it is automatically
Yes,
opening.
yes, it is automatically we are providing the URL and we are giving from the like browser also we are decided. So what will happen means our tool itself automatically it will open the browser and which URL you are given in that tool, that URL is open. See, you can observe. You can
Okay.
observe here events are increasing like 119. It is increasing means your application is recording properly. So now launch is completed. Next step what we can do? Login. So sign in. So we have the start transaction. This is the start transaction. Start transaction means we need to give from the sign in. Before that you can give from the transaction name sign in. Why? Because so you can observe each and every transaction response time we need. Actually you can observe here launch how much, login how much happen. So how we'll get means using from the transactions. So you need to give from the start transaction is a login. Click on OK. Then next you need to perform the that transaction sign in. and after that you need to provide from the username and password. So everything we are doing login only, so login.
Which performance check are we doing now? Like,
Sorry,
which performance check we are doing now? So only we are launching the browser and credentials, entering the credentials.
yes, we are entering the credentials, and
So
just we are doing from the what we are seeing the front end application, right? That thing. So launch is completed, login is completed. So it is the login is completed. We have the end transaction will be there. Insert end transaction. If you click here, so login is ended because login is completed. So just end this. Again, what you are starting, you are selecting from the pet. So you can give from the click on pet. Now you can select from the any one of the pet, and after that again you need to end the transaction name. Click on pet, end it. Next, what you are in selecting the product, or click on product ID, whatever maybe can give. Click on product ID, and then you can click from the any one of the product, and you need to click on product ID is completed, and this transaction. Again start transaction, what, add to cart. Click on OK, then click from the add to cart. Again it's a part of the add to cart only, right? Click on the proceed to checkout. So add to cart added, and now we are in payment section. So you can give from the transaction name is a payment. Then click from the continue button, and this entire thing is a payment only, right? You can click from the confirm button. See, thank you for your order been submitted. So this is the my business flow, and after that sign out. So we need to end the payment section, and final will be sign out also will be there. Start transaction name you need to give from the logout or sign out. Okay. And click on OK, then click from the sign out. See, sign out is completed. Finally, you need to end the sign out, log out. Okay. Now what will happen? Our business flow is completed. So if your business flow is completed, then we can stop the record button. This is the stop record button. Click from the stop record button. Then what will happen means automatically the code will be generated. You are doing from the front end only, but our tool itself it is generated from the script. See, now you can observe. If we go to the action, you can observe here LR start transaction means start, we are given login. The code is generated, sign in code. This is the, and you can observe we are given from the username password J2W, and after login is completed, what we did, so it is the login is completed up to here, and after that we are given from the click on pet. So means we are selected from the some pet, and after that we are click on the product ID, some product ID we are clear selected, and after that add to cart means we are added from the that product ID into the cart. So, and after add to cart is completed, what we did, we did from the payment. So payment started here and ended here. It is ended means up to here is code from the payment section, and after that logout is started here and logout ended. So you can observe what are the steps we have performed front end. Everything is recorded or not. It is not a like any Java, this Python, this kind of language. This is very simple language. You can observe this is the sign out. We can see the everywhere also what is the steps. So confirm what are the steps will be there. So that is simply it is showing order action, and you can observe proceed to checkout. Okay, again you can observe that add to cart. You can observe, see, add to cart. So here selecting the product ID. Okay, and you can observe here login. See, so you can observe everything is recorded or not. What are the steps you are performed, everything is recorded. So now what you can do means just will execute this. It is working or not, you want to understand means, okay, you can execute this. Okay, so now launch login, this is the login. Now we'll just execute this. Just this is the, if you did any changes, click that, and this is the reply button, just reply it. So what are the steps you did, right? We are able to see the during the replay also how the, see, you can observe runtime viewer also, launching URL, see, initializing, launching, login, and everything is done. See, your script will be pass. So major thing what we need to do, we need to observe the each and every transaction response time. You can observe login is 1 minute 430 milliseconds happen. Click on pet is happen from the 345. Click on product ID 202. Add to cart, it is happen from the 446 millisecond. Logout, it is happen for the 353 millisecond. So these are the very important for us. So that is why we are given from the transaction. Like this is the start transaction, means it is the login code started from here, ending from the here. So in between this, how much time it is happening, very important for us. Okay, so that is why we are doing from the perform testing. Like each and every transaction, what is the response time happening as per client expecting, we are meeting the our response time or not, we need to check. See, you can assume this, you can go to replay summary. Here you are able to see in the launch, you are unable to see the launch, right? So why? Because you can observe here. So if you come here, so login is started here. But what will happen when you are open from the like through tool, automatically launch is happen, means already launch is done. After that only we are started from the login. So but I want from the transaction names, means we can give from the manual also, we can provide. You can select this and just click from the right button, and we have the surrounding with the transaction, and give from the launch URL, and you can click on okay. You can observe LR start transaction launch, LR end transaction will be launch. Now you can again save this and you can execute. See, your script will pass. Now you can observe launch also we are able to see. Means these steps are very important for us as a perform testing, means each and every transaction we are need to give from the properly. That is the very important. If you not given, if you miss anything, for example add to cart you miss, then add to cart how much time it is happen, if you want to know means how will we know if you not given transaction name, we don't know, right? So that is why transaction names also very important for us. So which purpose we can use from the transaction names, means to measure the transaction response time point of view, we need from the start transaction and transaction. Is clear,
Yeah,
everyone?
one thing,
Yes.
yeah. If I open, for example, this pet only, I want to check nearly 10 to 20 options. It is working fine or not. Every time I need to record that every option.
No. See, single script only we can execute. For example, we can see here. Here also we can do from the 10 to 15 minutes. We can see here also we can do. So for example, we have the runtime settings. So for example, you want test 20. Only one time only we can record, and after that our tool will be, it will handle from the how many times you want, you can read. See, you can observe it is a launch login is a multiple times happening. You can observe launching login again, booking pet again, launch again, login again. See, it is happen from the 20 times it will execute.
In the performance stage, this is the first step, right? First stage.
Yes,
If you want to perform any performance testing, if for any application, we need to record first. What are the steps?
Recording is the first thing. If you are doing for the any application, see, every application will be like this only, but the difference is like application will be different. Doing from the perform testing, how I am recorded, right? Same way you can record from the any application.
Yeah, okay, got it.
See, it is a 20 times I given, 20 times executing.
We need to different pets that is
Different,
executor.
actually we need to give from the different users. See, real time what will happen now, I given only one user only, J2W only I given. So that is the realistic environment? No, right?
No.
Because real time how it is happening, as a Facebook we are using means your credentials will be different, my credential will be different, someone credential will be different. So next step what we can do in the scripting enhancements means we need to add the number of users. For example, you want testing from the 100 users means 100 username password you need. See, if you go from the replace summary, see, you can observe how many times it is showing here. Means launch is a 20 time executed, login is 20 time, click on pet is 20 time, product and add to cart payment. Every transaction is happened from the 20 times. This is the 20 transactions average response time. Okay, it's not single user response time. 20 transactions average response time. So like this we can do from the performance testing. So anyone have any doubts regarding this?
No, we are good.
Okay, so like tomorrow we'll continue our classes, and tomorrow, right, we'll cover from the already we covered components, right? Tomorrow we'll see the architecture of the load runner, and we have the PT life cycle will be there, like performance testing life cycle. We can do from the performance testing life cycle like a POC, proof of concept. We need to gather from the non-functional requirements. So just now we discussed, right, what are the business flow, what is the SLA, what is the average response time of each and every transaction. So this transaction response time also we are not decide, this is the transaction response time we are not decide. So client will be provided from the, okay, is the 2 second is the my SLA. So means that also we need to ask from the as a client. So these all steps we can discuss from the tomorrow class. Okay. So still anyone have any doubt regarding today class?
Yeah, Kiran, one thing. You said
Yes.
we have only licensed one for this load runner, but 50 free users can able to access it. Is there any change in the UI comparing with that licensed one?
Sorry.
Is there any change in the UI or any options in the load runner?
No, we don't have any changes, anything. Okay. So we have the load runner, like virtual user generate is a free of cost for anyone. Okay. But controller, we have the execute point of view, 50 user license will be free. If you want to execute from the more than 50 user license, you need to buy the license.
Yeah, what I'm asking for that controller only. For example, some companies they are using that load runner.
Okay.
And is there any UI difference between them comparing with this
No,
50
then
users?
no difference. So I got it your point. If it is anything, right, UI single point also no difference from the year to year, because this is a version is available in your, okay, office. Everything will be there. How it will be there here, same thing will be there. There is no single word difference also you are unable to see. The UI and the everything will be same. Okay.
Yeah, okay, go.
Yeah. So I think we can good to close, or anyone have any doubts? We can meet tomorrow also. Same times we continue our classes.
In this first stage is recording and controller and analyzer, that all the comes under next stage, right? In performance testing.
Yes, yes. Next
Yeah,
stage.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for joining, and we'll meet tomorrow and we'll continue our classes. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.